Deep in the heart of America's wilderness lies a secret, a place where millions of giant snakes are raised and processed every year. Welcome to America's largest giant snake meat processing factory. A realm of intrigue, this industrial labyrinth is where the exotic becomes the everyday. It's a world that whispers of fascinating stories waiting to be told. So, let's dive in. I'm Emily, and today, we're embarking on a journey deep into the heart of America's exotic meat industry. But be warned, what we uncover may send shivers down your spine. As we step inside, the air is thick with anticipation. The silence is deafening, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves and the distant hiss of snakes. This is not just another factory tour. This is a journey into the heart of the exotic meat industry. A world where the unusual is the norm. At first glance, the facility is a maze of corridors and rooms, each with its own purpose in the giant snake meat processing chain. Suddenly, a figure emerges from the industrial labyrinth. It's David, the plant manager. His face is etched with years of experience, and his eyes reflect the pride he takes in running this massive operation. David greets us with a warm smile. Welcome to our factory. Here, we raise and process millions of giant snakes every year, providing high-quality meat to markets across the country. His words echo in the vastness of the facility, marking the beginning of our exploration into this unusual yet intriguing industry. As I delve deeper into the factory, I'm struck by the eerie atmosphere. The air is heavy with a sense of purpose, each corridor leading to another part of this vast labyrinthine complex. Everywhere I turn, there are signs of the immense scale of the operation. Giant snakes, each one a testament to the power and mystery of nature, are being processed with machine-like precision. It's a sight that is as awe-inspiring as it is unsettling. Everywhere you look, there are workers, each one focused on their task with a level of concentration that is almost hypnotic. They move with practiced efficiency, their hands deftly maneuvering the snakes with a skill that speaks of years of experience. The rhythmic hiss of the machinery and the low murmur of the workers form a strange kind of symphony, a testament to the relentless pace of production. I managed to catch a few moments with some of the workers. They tell me about their day-to-day experiences, the challenges they face, and the satisfaction they derive from their work. There's a sense of camaraderie among them, a shared understanding born out of the unique nature of their job. One worker, a seasoned veteran with over 20 years of experience, tells me, "It's not an easy job, but it's rewarding. There's something about working with these magnificent creatures that's unlike anything else. It's a connection to nature that you don't get in many jobs." Another worker, a young woman who's been with the factory for just over a year, shares her perspective. "When I first started, I was terrified. But now, I see the beauty in these creatures. It's not just about the meat, it's about respecting the life of the snake. As I listen to their stories, I can't help but be struck by their dedication and commitment. These are people who take pride in their work, who understand the importance of what they're doing. They are the unsung heroes of America's exotic meat industry. But it's not all about the workers. The factory is also home to a team of veterinarians and animal welfare experts who ensure that the snakes are treated with care and respect. They monitor the animals' health, oversee their diet, and ensure that they are kept in conditions that mimic their natural habitat as closely as possible. As I leave the factory floor and make my way back to the main building, I can't help but reflect on what I've seen. The sheer scale of the operation, the dedication of the workers, the respect for the animals. It's a world that few of us ever get to see. It's a challenging job, but someone has to do it. We take pride in providing consumers with high-quality snake meat, sourced from ethical and sustainable practices. But what about the environmental impact and the welfare of the snakes? Are we sacrificing too much for the sake of exotic cuisine? Emily's voice cuts through the hum of the factory, echoing off the steel walls. Her question hangs in the air, a challenge to the man who oversees this colossal operation. David, the plant manager, stands tall, his face serious as he considers Emily's probing questions. There's a moment of silence before he clears his throat and begins to speak. "These are important questions, Emily, and I'm glad you're asking them," he says. "We are aware of the concerns surrounding the exotic meat industry and we take them very seriously." He continues, his voice steady and confident. "Our primary goal is to provide consumers with a high-quality product, but not at the expense of the environment or the welfare of the snakes. We are committed to maintaining a balance, ensuring that our operation is sustainable and ethical." The camera follows Emily as she walks alongside David, their conversation revealing the complexities of the industry. "We employ a team of specialists who ensure that our snakes are raised and processed under the best possible conditions. We also work closely with environmental agencies to minimize our impact on the local ecosystem," David explains. "But it's not just about what we do here at the factory," he adds. "It's about educating consumers too. We want people to understand that when they choose our product, they're supporting a business that cares about the environment and the welfare of its animals." David's words paint a picture of a company striving to balance the demands of a thriving industry with the need for ethical practices. But Emily isn't easily swayed. Her voice remains steady, her gaze firm as she pushes for more answers. "And what about the future?" she asks. "What steps are you taking to ensure the sustainability of this operation in the long term?" David responds with a nod, acknowledging the importance of the question. "We're constantly looking for ways to improve our processes, to make them more efficient and less impactful on the environment. We're also investing in research and development to explore new methods of snake farming that could further reduce our footprint." Emily's journey into the heart of America's largest giant snake meat processing factory reveals a world of complexities, where the demand for exotic cuisine meets the challenge of ethical and sustainable production. But the revelation lies not in the vast scale of the operation, or the millions of snakes processed each year. Instead, it's found in the commitment to balance, to transparency, and to the future of sustainable food production. We understand the concerns, and we're committed to operating in an ethical and sustainable manner. Our goal is to provide consumers with high-quality snake meat while respecting the environment and the welfare of the snakes. As David's words resonate, it's clear that this is not just a factory. It's a testament to the intricate balance of our food system, a reminder of the responsibility we all share in shaping its future. As I leave America's largest giant snake meat processing factory, I'm left with more questions than answers. The sheer scale of the operation, the millions of giant snakes processed each year, and the vast market for this exotic meat, it's a lot to take in. The labyrinthine corridors of the factory, the precise choreography of the workers, and the hiss of snakes that echoes through the silence, all of it is a testament to the complex and intriguing world of America's exotic meat industry. Yet, this journey has also raised important questions. As we delve into the world of giant snake meat, we must confront the ethical implications of our food choices. Where does our food come from? How is it processed? And what is the impact on the environment and the creatures that provide it? The factory manager, David, assured us of the factory's commitment to ethical and sustainable practices. But are these assurances enough? How do we balance our desire for exotic cuisine with our responsibility to the environment and the welfare of these creatures? The workers at the factory are proud of what they do. They see their work as providing a valuable service. supplying the market with high-quality snake meat. But at what cost? Is the demand for this exotic meat driving practices that harm the environment and these giant snakes? We must all grapple with these questions. We must consider the implications of our food choices, not just for us, but for the environment and for the creatures that inhabit it. We must strive to make informed decisions, to seek out transparency in the food industry, and to hold them accountable. Our journey into America's largest giant snake meat processing factory has been a revelation. It has opened our eyes to the scale and complexity of the exotic meat industry. But it has also shown us that we have a responsibility, a duty to question, to seek out the truth, and to make informed decisions about our food. Food is more than just sustenance. It's a connection to the earth, to the creatures that inhabit it, and to the people who help bring it to our tables. It's a relationship that demands respect, understanding, and responsibility. And it's a relationship that starts with us, with our choices, and with our willingness to ask the hard questions. But one thing is clear. We all have a responsibility to educate ourselves about where our food comes from and the impact it has on the world around us.